Here's one question I get a lot. For e-commerce businesses, should I be choosing traffic objective or sales objective? Now, if it's for me, I would definitely go for a sales objective because technically, the moment you go for a sales objective, you are targeting higher quality audience. I'm not saying that these are, like better audiences per se. No, because remember, Meta knows what we are likely to do when we are being presented a piece of information or an advertisement on Facebook or Instagram. So historically, they do know who are the people who are likely to make a purchase online. But these people might be targeted by a lot more businesses, which would push the CPM to become higher. So you got to be ready for that. So basically, to answer this question, I would actually investigate from 2 points over here. So first one is, I would see whether this e-commerce website is a new site or an e-commerce website that has been getting sales consistently in the past. So if you're a new e-commerce website, all right, then the next question would be, I would see whether you are selling something that is maybe a lot of people are selling, or you're selling something very niche that very few over the internet is selling the thing. So if you're targeting the mass market, meaning you're selling something that is quite common, I would say you probably can consider start with sales objective because Meta do know who are the people who have been eyeing on this item that you're selling. So it's a lot easier to gather people who are likely to purchase your product because it's common. All right. So that's the first consideration. But however, I'm not saying that this is going to be the success blueprint for every businesses. So here's what you would do. You should start with sales objective and observe the numbers coming in. You see, the best way to answer this question, whether it's going to be the best way to do this or that, is to start running ads, right? So you start running ads with sales objective, all right? And then you start observing whether the CTR is great, the CPM is awesome, and then whether your sales is coming in and your cost per result is satisfying. Let it sits in for a week or two, and then you will determine from there. However, if you've been running for a while, let's say for a week, and you're still not seeing consistent or good results coming in, then you can consider switching it up for traffic, because using traffic objective allows you to reach your audience at the lower CPM, which technically allow you to bring in more audience into your website. But you definitely want to optimize for landing page view because, again, landing page view is higher quality than link clicks, because people who are likely to click a link are not necessarily somebody who's going to land on your website. So go for a landing page view. That also allows Meta to accumulate data about people who really land instead of focusing on the click itself. So these are the subtle different things between sales and traffic objective to help you make decision. I would say both are useful. It really depends the outcome that you are seeing. And of course, we are able to switch things up for testing from time to time.